Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone who participate in this international event. First of all, I will share some thoughts and experience from Indonesia, especially on public information disclosure policy and its implementation at local level in Indonesia. It is the democratic government obligation to provide conducive situation in implementing public information disclosure policy. On our side, Indonesia, seeing that among democratic countries, particularly have three approaches through this theme. First of all, we can say the democratic countries tends to implementing the transparent and crucial focus approach, which seeing the public information as something crucial to be open to the public, and these approaches tends to be taken by the democratic countries to have a strong liberal culture, such as United States, then Western European countries, as well as Canada and other countries that have similarities in their democratic culture. The second approach that's also popular is quotient focus approach. Usually, this approach tends to be taken by the democratic countries who have strong historical of monarchy background, such as United Kingdom or other areas. The third approach that also popular to be picked by democratic countries is the chip and prompt disclosure focus approach. This approach usually taken by the democratic countries who have a strong tendency to have a like commercial and business functions within the state government itself. So Indonesia experience when we try to establish our own regulation, so we call it Undang-Undang number 14 year 2008, we try to modify the three approaches that already exist among democratic countries regulation. I've mentioned the informative societies as one of the most important aim why this commission should be established. The Public Information Commission of the Republic of Indonesia have roles to ensure the proper implementation of freedom of information in Indonesia. Start from the national level until the lowest or smallest unit of nation state government in the village. So that's why there is also a consequence for every government unit and or the public bodies institution to have such institution that specialize in managing the information and information. Our nomenclature put the terms of pejabat, pengelola informasi, dan dokumentasi. It means the superior body who have an obligation to managing and coordinating all the information and documentation within their own institution. We have three main obligations. First of all, our commission uh, to be responsible to resolve the public information dispute, both through mediation and or non-litigation adjudication. Uh, we will take a mediation path if the government have an argument that the public information is possibly to be open to the public, but the society have been proposing the information demand that not yet been satisfied with the answer of the public bodies. So we will take a mediation path to resolve the information dispute. But if the government and or the public bodies itself declaring the public information that have been asked by the society is cannot be disclosed to the public, so we will take another path of resolving public information dispute, such non-litigation adjudication. So there are two mainly two paths to resolving the public information dispute. That is the first main program of Information Commission. The second main program of Information Commission of Republic of Indonesia is the monitoring and evaluating every public bodies, especially at national level, until the smallest unit of our nation's government structures is at the village level. These instruments have an aim to monitoring how the public bodies performance on the public information service, especially under our indicators. So we have various indicators to be an instrument to evaluating the public bodies performance in public information service. Our third main program of Information Commission in Indonesia is the Index. We call it the Public Information Disclosure Index. This program is quite different with the second main program, as we call as MONEP, monitoring and evaluating public bodies information performance. This program is focused not only the public bodies performance in public information service, but also trying to see how the society, both the private sector as well as the civic sector, in respond the public bodies performance. So we're doing survey through the private sector and also civic sector. The private sector consists of the industries actors and also practitioners in company and various private sector that have experience in public information service. So we're trying to see how they respond, how they perceive the public bodies performance in public information service in fulfilling the private sector demands. And the other sector that also have been surveyed is the civic sector, consists of the universities as well as the social activists or the environmental civil society organization that have an experience in interacting with the public bodies actors in their public information service. So this index has three dimensions. Relates the purpose of the public information transparency. First is the regulation aspect, second is economic aspect, and third is physical and political aspect. So the public information disclosure index, or we call it in Indonesia as Index Keterbukaan Informasi Publik or IGIP, result the highest and the lowest score at 34 provinces in Indonesia. Categorized 1 of 5 is excellent, score 90 to 100. Second, good, score 80 to 89. The third, moderate, score 60 to 79. The fourth, poor, score 31 to 59. And the last of 5 is very poor, score 0 to 30. Those main programs is the main instrument of information commission. Of course, beyond the main program, we also have many attention to other programs such as the monitoring and evaluating public bodies at village level. So we also consider a village, even though they are marginalized in terms of geography as well as the demographically marginalized under the average of human development index, but we also consider the unit of village government as government system to make sure that the financial support from the government at province or nation level to this village responsibly open to their own society, and also we also help the village society to have enough and strong information as a basis to develop their own society in terms of education, in terms of health, as well as the infrastructure. so on. And other programs that also urgent to be mentioned in this occasion and with the Information Commission also eventually educating and respond any consultative demands of the public bodies and or government to develop their open system and to develop their public information service in a very well performance based on our indicators and of course our experience. Thank you.